What is going on, mortals? Mortal T here, and we're back. And today we're going to be covering the new dinos that were added in the latest update with the tech tier. Now, as you can see, when I did my hair cutting video, I did say the hair would grow back in the style that you chose, and this is just to prove it right. My mohawk has regrown, and it looks awesome. And the armor looks amazing. But getting on to the videos. Now, it's not just the 4 dinos I want to cover. Yo, are you still following me? Can you not follow? Like the 4 dinos are not just the thing I want to cover, because there is something else that they did add into the game, and it's a cool feature that if you play with people on a server, you could have real fun with this. So over here we have got a Raptor with a nice saddle on it and everything, and as you can see in my hotbar right here, we have got a lance. So yes, a lance. We can go jousting. So you can only do it on raptors at the moment, but they are bringing it to other dinos as well, because I'm pretty sure they are bringing a creature in just like a horse, but not a horse. So yeah. But at the moment, you can only do it on raptors. But if you have it in your taskbar right there, you press whatever button it is to get the lance out. So we'll get the lance out, and boom, here we go. The lance is out. You can point it down and stuff. But that's not the only thing. If I have got a shield with me, if you go and equip the shield to your offhand, and boom, you can also have a shield while riding a raptor with the lance as well. So you will look epically amazing, which is really, really cool. Look at this. It'd be good if I could dye. I should have really dyed the. Oh, we're going backwards. I should have dyed. What the hell are you doing with your lance? It's going off to one side. Ah, the shield's inside me. No, get it off. But yeah. I should have dyed the shield. But anyway, it's a cool new feature. Unfortunately, I think there's a problem with it. There's not a bug, because when you're in this mode, you can only really run forwards. And I'm going to show you. Your normal running forwards is that. And you usually turn when you look, right? But now you cannot. It won't work. Oh crap, we don't want that. It won't work when you look. Yeah. Anyway, look. Get away. So, yeah. So, when you run forward, you turn by looking where you want to go with the right thumbstick, right? Well, in this mode with the lance out and everything, you can't do that. If you run forward and you look to the side, you will not move whatsoever. The movement is all done with the left thumbstick, and it's really, really weird. I cannot turn. Look, I'm trying to turn slowly, and it's just. Look, I'm just spinning. This is me turning. Can I even get in this in board account while I'm doing it? Look at this. This is me. I'm just turning slightly, and it's going hell for leather. It's really, really annoying. So I think that is something they need to work on, the turning. Because if you're trying to turn and do this, if you're not going in a straight line, this is going to be so difficult. But you can put your lance down while you're sprinting with a raptor, and you can aim it wherever you want. So if you proper do a jousting, you can set up an arena where you properly joust people, joust your opponents, and see who can knock each other off. Because you can knock each other off to see who wins. So that was just a cool little feature that they added with the lance. So yeah, that was just something I wanted to get out of the way quick time. Oh, I need to get rid of the shield now. So, let me just get rid of this. Now, we're moving on to the actual creatures. So, there are 4 new creatures. The smallest of them is... Actually, it might be the smallest. Is the Ovis, which is the goat sheep. And this doesn't look white. This looks like tan colour, like brown. But it's really cool. This is a male, as you can tell by the horns. Really, really nice. You can ride it without a saddle, but they're not very good. The weight is horrendous. The movement speed is horrendous. Only the males can attack stuff. And if you attack trees, you get a ton of thatch. An absolute ton of thatch. But it does not harvest berries. I had to harvest them berries myself and hand feed him. It's got a jump. Apparently, they're really good for climbing. They can climb really good, or they climb stuff that you're not be able to climb before. I've tried to test it out. It doesn't seem to be too good, but that's just me. I've been trying to climb on all these rocks. So you can climb on most of them, but when you try and get to like a surface like this, which is, it won't let you. You can climb up there, but you can climb up there normally. It's a bit like, what's it called? The massive centipede things. I forgot what they call them. They could climb up stuff as well. Come on, I think he's stuck. Oh no, he's constantly having a poo. Stop having a poo. So yeah, he can't even climb up this. There we go. But yeah, it's the Ovis, and there is another feature that they added to it. You can actually cut the fur off, and the fur is used so you can like replace pelt, I do believe. And it's jumping's pretty good though. Doo 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 doo. Jumping's really cool. Where the heck are my dinos gone? I've lost my dinos. Where'd they gone? Okay, they must be over. Okay then. That's why. A rock has randomly spawned. That rock wasn't there. Why the hell has a rock randomly spawned? Now the Baryonyx is trapped in here. Okay. Boom. Let's just get rid of that. That was weird. I don't know why that spawned. That wasn't even there. I didn't cut it down before. Okay, really strange. So let's get all this. Otherwise, it's going to be too heavy for everything. But yeah, it's got really crap weight. The movement speed is really crap as well. The only thing good for it is if you've got scissors. Kadoosh! Let's get these out. And you can start cutting the fur off and you get wool. And as you can see, it's got a cool little animation where you're cutting it. It goes smaller and smaller and the hair flies off in different directions. Really cool, to be fair. So you can get a little farm going of all this. And now it's skinny, all its fur's gone. But the fur will grow back over time, just like your hair does, which is a really cool feature. So instead of going out and like getting pelt and everything all the time, you can just have a few of these in like a little pen, and you can cut them every so often. So really cool. So we look in inventory. We got 30 wool from one of these guys. Pretty cool. So now on to the Baryonyx. This is what it's called. I'm pretty sure I'm pronouncing it right. The Baryonyx or the Baryonyx or something like that. Now this is like the smaller version of a Spino. It's supposed to be a really good swimmer. It's got a really cool attack underwater. It's got a jump. It's got a roar like that. I think that's a roar. I'm not too sure. I've never seen it from the front. Let's see it from the front. Well, it's not really a roar. It's more of a clatter of the teeth. But yeah, it's got one attack on ground. It has got no other attacks on ground. But if you go into the water, it has got a really cool attack as well. So we can go underwater. And look at, okay, we'll go over to this massive shark, this megalodon right here. And boom. Look at that. The only problem is with the center map. If you're killing a load of stuff underwater, it seriously lags it out. So let's try and get a bit further away so I can show you this. It's a spin maneuver, but the spin maneuver will also do a really good effect. I'm going to kill all these, I know it. I need something high level to show the effect. But the effect is it stuns whatever attacks you for about 10 seconds. So you've got the normal bite, as you can see. But then if you do this one, it will stun them for 10 seconds. But it also does damage as well. So really cool. And this is also really a good underwater creature if you pump a bit of movement speed, because when you get off, it does not fly all the way back up to the surface. Really cool. So this is an amazing underwater dino if you pump some speed. We definitely need to pump speed. It's supposed to be, unfortunately you cannot pump its oxygen, which is rather annoying. So movement speed doesn't really affect the underwater maneuvering that much. It's more oxygen that does it. But it does affect it slightly. Not a lot, but slightly. So I'd recommend pumping some movement speed, because you cannot pump oxygen, which is a bit annoying, but there you go. So that is a Baryonyx. Really cool. As far as I know, it's just like a normal dino. It won't harvest wood. It but won't harvest berries or nothing. So yeah, its preferred food is fish meat, not regular meat. It's fish meat. And I didn't tell you to tame an Ovis. You only need one sweet veggie cake. Now, to make a sweet veggie cake, you need like sap and everything. So they're going to be a bit bugger to tame, but that is the only way you can tame them. It is a passive tame, so you put the food in your last slot, and it has to be a sweet veggie cake. You cannot tame it with berries or anything. It does not take it. So the next dino is this little guy right here. Now you cannot see it because this guy burrows under the ground. Now it has got a weird hitbox. I'm trying to get close to it, and you can see how it judders and everything. That's pretty annoying. They should really take the hitbox off it once it's underground. And this mound, what you see here, you will not be able to see it if you're on the opposite team. So I can see it because it is mine, but if an enemy came up, they would not see this mound. They'll just see the normal sand. So we can tell it to come out, and boom, here it is. Really, really cool. You cannot ride them, unfortunately, but their ability to burrow is really, really cool. So this can be set up like a turret, like a sentry turret. You can set it anywhere you want to, really. This will be so good for PvP people, because there's a lot of applications you can use this. So one application is you could pump it full of a load of health and a bit of melee damage, because you can make this into a vault. You seriously could. You make it into storage. So you don't have, if you're playing PvE, you know, if you get raided, they'll take all your stuff. So if you had a couple of these around different areas, you could put all your best stuff on it. Then you'll know where it is, and no one else can find it, because no one else will be able to see it, which is really, really cool. But you could also use this as an ambush creature. So you've got several of these buried underground, and an enemy tribe walks through, and suddenly these pop out of the ground and attack everything. An ambush predator. It's really, really cool. Another really cool features. I've noticed lately that there's a lot of cool features that Ark are coming up with, because when I actually spawned this guy in, he was actually buried underground, and I couldn't see him. I didn't know where he was, but I moved slightly. He jumped out at me, and I also got that stun effect that the Baryonyx does, and it stuns you for 10 seconds. So this guy can stun you and attack you for 10 seconds. So if you've got a ton of melee damage on one of these, it can kill your opponent, no problem. So yeah, these are really, really cool. I really like them. It's a shame you can't ride them, but there you go. So that is the Purlovia. Now, the last creature is a proper sea creature. And here it is. Now, I did not spawn this one in. I will tell you right now. I did not spawn this in. I was going around trying to get black pearls in the ocean. And I saw quite a lot of these. I saw one which was a level 20. Then I saw him a bit further. And I saw this guy. He was a 145. Which is absolutely amazing. So I thought, what the hell? I might as well get it. I might do some taming on Ark instead of just spawning everything in all the time. So I got it. It's a male. Yeah, it is a male. Good. Now these, they don't look that big, but when you get them in the water, they are pretty darn big. Now, there is a big issue with trying to tame one of these. They are a passive tame, and I'm pretty sure they prefer mutton. I'm pretty sure it is. You'd think a raw fish meat, but I'm pretty sure I read it's mutton. But yeah, you can tame them with raw prime fish meat. It's probably the next best thing. And normal fish meat. You can tame them with normal raw meat, but it's not very good. But they also, right there, here's another one around here. Right here. There's a couple. Now this one's a better example. So, oh, there's quite a lot of them. This is awesome. So when you're trying to tame one of these, predators will follow these guys around. Look at all these. Look at all that manta and stuff following one of these around. They'll just constantly follow it because apparently it's what it says in the notes. They are messy eaters, and the other guys will pick up the scraps, and apparently their blubber is really delicious. That's why the predators hang round. So we got a shark here. Let's just bye-bye. So yeah, the predators hang around it, so you have to deal with the predators that are hanging around it before you can get close enough to even try and attempt to tame one of these. So yeah, it is a bit difficult if you don't know what you're doing and you haven't brought like a high level thing around, because you need to attract them all off, then you need to go back and tame it. But once you tame it, this was a 145. The melee damage is off the charts. Now, I have got my melee damage up, but it's killing everything in like one bite. It's really, really cool. So, when I first tamed it up, it did have this 20 oil on it. And as far as I know, it hasn't made any more. This oil I got from the under the water because I was trying to make some gasoline. But as far as I know, it hasn't actually made any more oil, and I don't know if it will. Oh yeah, and the kibble for this is the Therosaurus, or something like that. It's their kibble anyway. My favourite Dinos kibble. Oh crap, got a Megalodon coming in, trying to yam me up. Come on, move, move. What am I stunned for? Why can't I move? There we go. So yeah, these are pretty big. Once you get on them and ride them, they are pretty big. So yeah, that's all the creatures. Look at this. This is rather cool. Look. Oh, there we go. Yum, yum, yum. So yeah, that's all the creatures. I think I've covered about near enough everything. I've given them the food, given if they're passive tame or not. But we are expecting more dinos in more updates, so don't worry, there'll be plenty more dinos. Oh yeah, another thing I forgot to mention. This guy will keep you insulated from any type of weather, so that if it's super cold, it'll keep you warm, and if it's super hot, it'll keep you cold. So it'll give you a happy medium no matter where you are. And it does not like deep water. If you take it into deep water, it will take damage over time, and if the closer you are to the surface, the faster it will heal. I can't get my words out. It prefers shallow waters rather than deep waters. That is what I was trying to say. I can't believe I can get my words out. So that is going to be it. That is all the new dinos. Look at this. Everything just crowding around. Look. Ichthy's, everything, just trying to get to it. So that is going to be it. That's all the new dinos covered. So if you liked the video, don't forget to show that like button, who is boss, by punching it in the face. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to click that subscribe button. And as always, guys, don't forget to share it with your family and your friends and around the world. But that is it. I am Mortal T, and I am out.